to a man, they figured out, if I stay here, I'm going to get killed. I can't retreat. I'm going to take some Germans with me. And they would start out and they would say, the noise was just horrific. They would yell, hey, I'm going, who's coming with me? Hey, I'm going. And then up they'd get, and over here 2 guys would get up, they'd come to the same conclusion. And over there 3 more, and pretty soon a wave of them going up. And you can stand there on that shingle today and look at that bluff going up in front of you, damn near vertical, and you can hear it. You can see them. You can see the German defender. It doesn't take much imagination.
I want to go home, and the only way I could go home was to win the war.
The battle are still visible today on the bluffs of Omaha Beach, and they are left there lest we forget the sacrifice made so willingly by so many. 9,000 US soldiers died in action during the Allied invasion of Normandy. They lie in the American cemetery at Colville-sur-Mer, just above Omaha Beach.
You want to meet heroes from D-Day? You go to the cemetery. Everybody else was there. Everybody else did his duty to the best of his ability. You want to meet heroes, you go to the cemetery. That's where the heroes are.
We live in freedom, and we don't have to worry about people telling us what we can do and what we can't do, and it's because of those men lying under those crosses.
An awful lot of our very best young men made the ultimate sacrifice, gave up their lives for your freedom and mine on D-Day at Omaha Beach.
The Normandy countryside has changed little since the war. The battlefields remain undisturbed. The beaches are tucked out of the way down narrow country roads.
Let me tell you how to do it. You drive in off of the N17 into the cemetery and turn right at your first opportunity, and you'll find a little parking lot there, and you park there and you go straight down to the beach. In the process, you're going to go by the engineering monument that was put up, I don't know, about 10 years ago. And then you're going by a German bunker. And this bunker had a 75mm cannon in it. You can crawl in. You stand there in that German fortification, and you're looking down 6 miles of golden sand. It's the best view of Omaha Beach that I can imagine. And of course, you're filled with all kind of emotions, because nobody can go there to have some idea of what happened here.
For visitors to this part of France, it is impossible to escape the past when you see the faded grandeur of the old coastal towns. The countryside in Normandy may not have changed much since the war, but the political landscape certainly has.
Don't forget, on all the beachheads on Normandy, to the left of Pointe du Hoc, where Hitler's Wehrmacht has installed 88mm howitzers. Now, we had seen them by air with our RAF and took pictures of them and whatnot, and they were a big target. The American Rangers went for them first, but when we were coming across the channel, we could still see them. So we thought, you know, right, we get them. So we get close, and we fire abseiling rope right up with an anchor on it to the top of the mountain, and climbed up man by man as there was Germans at the top looking straight down at you in the eye, shooting you in the face and dropping grenades onto you, and the men kept on coming. You know, 85% of certain death, you know, but that's what touches me with these guys. Anyway, they carried on, got up there, killed all the Germans, only to find the bastards had changed the 88 howitzers for telegraph poles, telephone poles, on some old like farm trolley wheels. So it looked pretty much the same by air. So, but you know, it wasn't a legitimate target once we got up there. So that was a bit of a sickener. But anyway, you know, all of the sectors. You've got Gold Sector, Sword, Juneau, Utah, and Omaha. I think ours was a Gold Sword. Yeah, Golden Sword, I think. Now those casualties, there would have been massive, only for our paratroopers who parachuted behind enemy lines on a halo jump, which is a high altitude, low opening. So, you know, you were falling to the floor and then a few hundred meters up, pull a parachute, and, you know, praise God it works. Anyway, and they and American soldiers found them in a battery in a farmhouse called Brecourt Manor, and just ghost assault went right through the trenches. Just each gun. The Germans were that concerned or concentrating, better word, on firing the guns to the beach to blast most of our men, which in a way also gave a little bit of a hole, because we supposed to, RAF was supposed to have bombed the beach to create craters for our men to get into, you know, to get some cover. But even though Rommel had run out of sand and cement and was using the ones that was on the beach, you can even find shells in the old bunkers still today, you know, from the crappy sand he used. But because it was reinforced with metal that they did have supply of, it stayed together, and RAF never touched one, never killed one German. Maybe shook the gun nest, that's about it. And there was no holes in the ground. We had to make it to the seawall, which was like 4 football fields ahead. You had to run across in scathing fire right towards you. And anyway, we found the guns where he took them from Point de la Hoche to Brecourt Manor Farm, and destroyed them along with the Germans there. As they were coming up to the gun nest, he threw flashbangs and grenades in there, and then ran in as the Germans were holding their bleeding ears, and most went down to the point of the British bayonet. And then they found the main guns, which was the operation, which was the Merville gun battery. And I just want to say, without those lads, the casualties, you could times by 10 at least, you know, because there'd be 88mm shells landing all over those beaches from the Merville gun battery. You know, look it up, Merville, Merville, right behind the lines, right in, you know, where all the Germans were, and with stealth, you know, we done a ghost assault on that as well, and took them all out. So Yeah, the lads who stormed the beach had it hard, but the paratroopers done their bit too. Just wanted to mention that.